Tony, I think it right that you should have the attached, and perhaps you'll find it an interesting, if painful, memento of long ago.
Mrs. Ford's will describes the item as a diary.
A diary.
Quite often we hold on to things because we want to keep remembering them. So I think if she holds on to a letter, which was a pretty staggering letter, it's a form of keeping something alive. Also, she didn't necessarily want that just to disappear and to be forgotten about. Even if you forgive people, it's quite often necessary to have proof. Actual proof of things that happen in life is very useful. I'm not available at the moment to go and have a drink with you.
Okay.
But perhaps at some point.
Great. Fantastic. Whenever suits.
We fantasize a lot about our first love, and we probably put all that fantasy into the person, but quite often it's not necessarily the person. It's just the fact that that is the first time that we really acknowledge, understand, and feel the feeling in love feeling, and so that we remember it as something that possibly, and then we as being not greater than it was, because it's an extraordinary feeling, but that person wasn't necessarily the one person, only person that could vehicle that. But Tony thinks, in a sense, it is, or it's worth a try carrying on feeling like this for this person and being a bit sort of disoriented by her still, because she's very impenetrable. Hello, Anthony.
You look well. Shall we find somewhere to sit down?
Where?
Anywhere. I'm easy, as you may recall.
I'd read it when it came out, and I certainly thought it was very intriguing. I never thought it would come to a film, so it was rather fascinating that it does, and I read it again and then read the script, and they're really, I think they work beautifully together, because some, scripts don't have to be absolutely faithful to books, and a lot of them aren't, But there's a definite flavour of it. Mm. I don't have the diary.
Excuse me?
I burnt it.
But it belongs to me. I at least have the right to know what is in it.
Legally, yes. Morally, no. You can see how Ritesh it does work, and I think this is why he gets very sort of beautiful performances out of his actors, is because he cares so deeply about them and takes care of them. So he'll be with you all along and wanting to talk as much as you want about anything that you want, and give you a long time for takes and a long time for rehearsals, and he makes absolutely sure that that we're all getting as much as we can out of each moment. And it's quite rare, that, because he doesn't seem to be stressed by time. He seems to obviously have worked out his plan so that he can have sufficient time to do this, to be with his actors, and to make sure that we all really feel that we're exploring as much as we can our characters in each different scene.
What were you doing there?
We may never know the truth.